who's watching me. I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? When I come home at night, I think to feel tired. People call me on the phone, I'm trying to avoid. But can the people on TV see me, or am I just paranoid? When I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to wash my hair, 'cause I might open my eyes and find someone standing there. People say I'm crazy, just a little touch. But maybe showers remind me I'm psycho too much. That's why I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Who's playing tricks on me? Hey y'all, hey y'all. What's going on tonight? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, it's the Bodak, you know, the motherfucking brat. Ciao. Where my motherfucking rainbows in the comments at though? Like, what the fuck? Girl, have y'all watched the Dalvin video, his newest video? Okay, we finna get into some things, y'all. Woo. How's everybody night going so far? Had to, clench my thirst. Had to clench my thirst right quick. You did. Okay. So, y'all. First off, this is not Dalvin's first time reading the comments. Okay, let's get that motherfucking clear. This nigga be in the bushes, the trees, and the motherfucking grass. Okay? And it's time to mow the lawn. Because I feel like it's snakes in the motherfucking grass. And I'm going to stand fire to that ass. I mean, it's gotten to the point that they are all joining panels on the T pages that consistently drag them to do damage control. We all know they're there. We see you. You see us. Okay. Hey, Dalvin. Hey, Ellie Soul. Hey, Nicole. Haley Carson. You would never catch me love in the bushes, though. Okay. That's the motherfucking queen. She don't got time to be in no motherfucking bushy. So, this nigga got to singing, talking about he singing that song by Lloyd. I don't know what song he thought he was singing. Trying to recite Little Wayne lyrics, y'all. That shit had me motherfucking weak. He got the dancing and shit when he took a bite. Time I was dancing because no, you're dancing because you like to dance when you eat food. When them flavors start bursting in your motherfucking mouth, baby, your body start moving. Your face starts scrunching up. Child, we know what the fuck going on. Talking about what did he say? Talking about trying to recite the Lil Wayne lyrics, talking about something. It's major moves right here. Need to get with it or get lost. Lil Wayne did not say that in that motherfucking song. I feel like that was shade to Ellie Soul. Talking about he be in the comments. And he gonna try to lie and say, oh, all I saw was positive comments. No, nigga. You was trying to throw motherfucking shade. What lyrics do Lil Wayne say? It's major moves right here. Need to get with it or get lost. Wayne did not say that. You said that. The only one lost is you. That's why the title of the vid is called Since Everything Went Down. What went down? Those views? Let's talk about it. Why you ain't say ever since the breakup? You called Nicole your ex for years. That was damn near Nicole's name. Ex. My ex. But you ain't calling Ellie your ex. He's scared to call her his ex. Ellie got that man in check. Cause Ellie be in his bushes. Child. Ellie already put it on wax that they be in the motherfucking bushes. Child. You got exposed for being a narc and for using Ellie. The fact that you thought those were the lyrics to Lil Wayne lets me know where your mindset is at. You still in prideful mode. You still think you what? Above the motherfucking program. And then he has a movie date with Houston, the Riri the Houston bottom, y'all. Talking about he going to the movies. So I went to look up what movies is out. Cause I'm like, what movie can this man possibly be going to go see? He stay on Disney Plus all the motherfucking time. I'm surprised he ain't tired of watching movies. That's all that man do is watch movies. So now he was excited about to go into the movies too. He was juiced. That's how I knew it was a date. Child, I need to contact Riri the Houston bottom. I'm finna slide in his little DMs. I'm gonna ask him what that OnlyFans is. Let's see what Dalvin jacking off to. Woo, but yeah, he going on a little date. So I went to go look to see what movies was playing in theaters. Child, it's a movie called Submission. So Dalvin going to go see that movie. He done watched the trailer. He juiced. He like, finally a movie that I can relate to. Y'all, you can't make this shit the fuck up. But I'm glad he's losing weight. You know, and so I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. But why he don't, do vlogs when he be going on these trails? Since he's a content creator, I don't get it. It's so many things he can do besides working out, going to the gym, eating, watching Disney Plus, going to the movies. Go to the zoo, nigga. Go to a museum. Go to the Space Center. Wait, hold on. We're going to double back to the zoo. Go to the zoo so you can see your brother hippos in their natural environment. Go watch your family, Dalvin. Your long lost family, the family you belong to. Because he eat like a hippopotamus. You see how big hippos open their mouth to take a bite? That's Dalvin. Dalvin the hippopotamus. Hungry, hungry hippo. Hungry, hungry hippo. Let's talk about it. He gonna talk about the comment section is toxic. Nigga, you're toxic. And the thing is, how are you scared to go into the comments when you got thousands of comments that support you? I don't know about that. Let me say hundreds. He got hundreds of comments that support him. It's like he scrolling through the comments with a fine tooth comb to look for the negative comments. Nigga, we ain't in your comment section no more. Okay? We on StreamYard. Talk about he put on his bulletproof vest. Well, nigga, guess what? Put on your bulletproof vest and come down my motherfucking block and see what happened. Child. And it just kills me that he trying to pretend that he don't be in the comment section when, sir, you do be in the comment section because you be liking every video, you be liking people comments. So you just be lying in our face. I'm not old to see now. I can see right through your bullshit. Okay? I'm tired of these weak-minded ass motherfucking people scared of the comment section. What you hiding from? What you scared of? Motherfuckers be in these bushes. They be in the grass. Fuck that. I ain't calling it the bushes no more. I'm talking about the grass. Y'all motherfuckers be in the grass. And my grass is cut low, so bitch, I see you. You can see me? Yes, I can see you, ho. All you motherfuckers. Okay? And the thing is, he don't got his own mind. That's what I mean by weak-minded. We call someone to go to church. Now he looking for a church. Now he want to go to the gym because of the comment section. He want to blame the comment section on why he going so hard in the gym. Ellie exposed him. Now you working on yourself. Someone was joining the police academy. Now you want to be 12, aka a professional snitch. And I can only assume since you follow Houston, Riri the Houston bottom, that you're a Houston bottom. You are a Houston bottom. Okay, Dalvin. Just in case you didn't know, I'm here to let you know. Dalvin be in my bushes, y'all. And Ellie told us they be in the bushes. Okay? I'm going to say that again. She told us when she popped up on that lady panel, talking about, I was listening. I'm always listening. We know. We know, baby. And it's so crazy because he's talking about something. Yeah, he was looking for them bad comments and he didn't see none. Dalvin, nobody hates you as much as you want them to. Okay? As much as you want us to hate you, as much as you try to make us hate you, nobody really gives a fuck about you. Okay? It ain't your first time reading the comments since everything went down. Nothing went down. You copped the plea. Ellie almost exposed y'all. And that's the motherfucking thing. Talking about some Lee Carson called him. And he ain't spoke to him in a long time. Now they finna go to church together. Is y'all gonna take Nicole to church? Or y'all just gonna go with just you and him? Okay. But yeah, I watched this video. I was trying to watch Nicole video, but I just don't have it's hard for me to click on her stuff. But what I did notice is she did the Dalvin face and they're talking about the the chicken sandwich she got from or whatever burger she got from Burger King was spicy. I'm like, girl, you trying to be funny. You know Dalvin be making that scrunchy face. Now you trying to make this you throwing shade. There that I think I'm seeing the shade that people be talking about Nicole to be throwing. That little subtle shade. Child. But He talking about something. He was in the comment section on the video where he said, "Why do they watch him? By the way, because the way he eat, or because of the commentary." First of all, nobody give a fuck about what you talking about. You gonna be talking about shit, okay? And I already answered your question. We watch you because you beloved son. That's it. Stop looking for validation. What's wrong with you? And why you so scared to say Ellie name? Just say her name while you're over there clickbait talking about somebody called me and this, and that, and that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Hey, Karen Perry. Hey, Miss Awesome. How y'all doing? Whew. Okay. So, I think Dalvin needs a puppy so he can explore what real love is. This man looks so damn lonely, y'all. Every video he make, he just look like a lost puppy. He need to buy a puppy. Okay? Something that's needier than him. And he don't even eat. He wastes food. He had that big ass nacho that I know he threw in the motherfucking trash because that motherfucker was soggy than a bitch. Girl, talking about something. He got dizzy. What he said he got dizzy. He always like coming with a sob story. Guys, yeah, Zed Chunk Chunk reporting live. Yeah, guys, I got dizzy. I was like, oh no, here we go again. But guys, ZCC family, the room was spinning. I grabbed the wall. I looked around, scrunched my face up. Nobody even looked at me. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. No one's paying me attention. I'm okay. Child. Talking about he was dizzy. It's like, why are you so motion sick? I don't understand. Is it because you bigger than life? I think because he's so motion sick because his Biggie Smalls ass is in orbit, walking around the earth. How you make your own self motion sick? You ain't even in a car, you ain't on a plane, you ain't on a boat. You just in motion sick. He probably sick of himself. Every time he walk past a mirror and see that belly walking him, he just get dizzy. It's like his channel's always giving sympathy and clickbait. Like, boy, stop. Talking about the grind never stops. But I'm here to tell you it does slow down. But yeah, so Nicole got a new car. Congratulations. Dalvin losing weight. Nicole getting a new car. Someone told me that she was trying to get a bus and be like a hippie. Can y'all see Nicole riding around with that nappy ass bun, driving a magic school bus? Who does this lady think she is? Wearing them big ass shirts. Dalvin didn't need to be worried about Ellie wearing his clothes. He need to be worried about Nicole wearing his clothes because them shirts look like they made for Dalvin. Nicole, what is you trying to hide? Nicole, why are you wearing these big ass clothes? If you insecure, you got two options. Turn that car back in and get your body done, or call Prissy P to donate you some confidence. Cause you can't find none at them thrift stores you be peddling in. You ain't gonna find none. They don't sell confidence. Nicole, call Prissy P. Women, I feel bad for women because y'all emotional creatures, and it's just like y'all be so insecure about the wrong things that real men don't give a fuck about. Got a little weight on you, that's fine.
Shit, that mean your pussy fat. Okay? Shit, every man like a little fat coon coon. But yeah, y'all, I ain't. That's all I got to talk about. His motherfucking Dalvin channel be so motherfucking boring. I strolled over around the corner to Be Love House. She talking about some she faking her struggle, talking about some psych. I skipped it. She talking about some psych. When I skipped it, I said, "Girl, I knew you was playing." Every time I see Be Love, she got a smile on her face. Every time I see Dalvin, he got a frown. Like, sir, what the fuck is you going through? I was trying to run the Prissy P channel to see what she was doing, and then I was thinking about hitting up Nicocavo Avocado. Her the video 6 days ago, Prissy P. She said a day in my plus size life. Okay, that's what Nicole need to make as a video. I wonder who got more views, Prissy P or Nicole? More subscribers. Prissy P need to take off that motherfucking wig in her profile picture. That motherfucker look like a helmet. Hey, Brooklyn Fire. I'm finna roll up, y'all. I'm bored. I'm finna roll the fuck up. What's the mood tonight? What's going on in these YouTube streets, y'all? Because you know I don't be paying attention. I be minding the business that pays me, girl. And these hoes don't pay me. Shit, bitch, I'm not even monetized yet, bitch. That's the plan. We trying to get monetized around this motherfucker. We almost there, y'all. We got what 920 subscribers. We almost there. Let me see. Okay. See, Prissy P be she be doing all kind of shit. Why is her name Prissy P? Prissy is not like a positive word. That's negative. That's like calling yourself fat. You better off calling yourself Fatty P than Prissy P. But hey, to each his own. Let's see what Nicole talking about because I sure don't be watching her videos. Let's give Nicole a chance. Why is she doing her? That was supposed to be my thumbnail. This motherfucking video of her face scrunched up like that. She acted like Dalvin. She think we don't know. Like, girl, why is your face looking like that? Did y'all see her face? The Ghost Pepper Whopper. That motherfucker sound bomb as fuck. No shade. I don't know, y'all. I do not be wanting to click on this lady video. Y'all. Look, I'm already looking at somebody else. Let's just go look at Nicocado Avocado. Maybe he might be funnier to watch. Not funnier, but maybe having more going on. Nicocado. I'm tired of seeing him and that big lady eating that food. That lady got fucking, it's like 3 arms in one. I'm not even subscribing to Nicocado Avocado, and I'm not subscribing to that bullshit. Damn, 2 years ago, Nicocado Avocado was skinny? Damn, how fast did he get fat? Yeah, he made a video a month ago. Damn, this nigga be getting 1 million views. Dalvin need to step his little booty up. Dalvin need to step his booty hole up. Cause Nick Cavallaro is shitting on the girls. He is shitting. There is no reason why Dalvin shouldn't be at Nick Cavallaro level. That's sad. Niggas is stagnant. They shit. His motherfucking subscribers is doing the mannequin challenge. She said, Prissy P looking like Lord for Guac from Shrek. Ah! I'm fucking dead. I'm so bad with names. I knew exactly who you was talking about with that motherfucking wig. Child. Girl, it's boring, y'all. Let me get this weed and start rolling it up. It ain't even weed, y'all. It's CBD. I think I got my fill of CBD because I don't even feel like it's hitting me no more. It ain't even hitting that bitch no more. Shit. I should do trade calls. See what these niggas is on, what they talking about. Niggas don't be talking about shit though. Oh, I should have started a panel. Let me see if my best friend gonna want to come on my live and kiki with me, y'all. That's gonna be a kiki. That's something fun to do. Cause me and my best friend, we always like laughing and shit. That's why I'm gonna see who the get my little blunt. Get my little blunt. Where the weed at? My little whatever you want to call it. My little grass. You know, the people that be watching me in the bushes, I go to them same bushes and I grab me a couple of nugs off that motherfucker and rolls me a blunt. Okay? Watch me, bitch. Watch me. Let me hit my best friend up, y'all. Let's see. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Do I got any weed smokers in this bitch? Who smokes marijuana? Does anybody smoke marijuana? Damn. I hate Dutches and when you get to a certain point, they don't want to break. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, shit. You know what? Let me see if my neighbor, because she been telling me she wanted to get on my live. Prophetic. Okay. Shout out to the medical people that smoking for medical reasons. Let me see. Yeah, I'm finna roll this blunt real quick. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Y'all, give me a second to roll this motherfucking weed. Does anybody want me to drop the link? Anybody want to come up and chat with the kid? Keep watching me, bitch.
Watch me get that cash, bitch. Don't worry about my past, bitch. Cause every move I make it better than the last, bitch. Yeah. Smoking OG gas bags when I'm in a drop top. Color diamonds on my shit, they look just like pop rocks. Chopper in a trunk is as big as a boombox, and it clip longer than a motherfucking toe sock. Yeah. They playing poker, they bluffing. I flex on that bitch, it ain't nothing. No cap out the season, no cuffing. I'm only confident money. She'll do it all for 100. She hop on that dick like a bunny. Walk up on him, now we running. And all my Smoking OG gas bags when I'm in a drop top. Color diamonds on my shit, they look just like pop rocks. Chopper in a trunk is as big as a boombox, and a clip longer than a motherfucking toe sock.
Sugar Trap. Almost done rolling, y'all. This is the fastest I rolled a blunt.
Nick, you're stupid. I just spent 2 bands to get my hair did. I ain't in the good, so I ain't about to share shit. When I was growing up, you know I was the weird kid. But I'm a test driver, something got to steer it. I need a milli cat.
Whoa! This is really close to kid.
I'ma need the whole thing, or else I don't want part of it.
I got some niggas that removed your motherfucking cartilage. I'm an innovator. That's why they pay me to illustrate it. I know. And we're all rolled up. So I'm looking out here. What she said? You on the outside looking in. So I'm looking out, hater. I'm eating so good. I might fuck around. Mm-hmm. They say they don't like me.
That is a risky game, but I pray I'm the greatest player. You on the outside looking in, so I'm looking out at it.
I'm eating so good, I might fuck around tip about 5 with it.
I fall like a saw when a nigga was playing for the Lakers, walking like a dog, niggas turning into ladies. Everybody myself to the cellar, like crack in the 80s. I don't hate my haters, y'all motivate me to get the paper. Shit out back in the booth, they both alligator. I be going up, these bitches call me elevator. Now I'm going up, these bitches call me detonator. Now they can't breathe, somebody get them a ventilator. They say they don't like me. They say they don't like me. Bank account look like me. Bank account look like me. Lightning come and strike me. If I'm lying, lightning come and strike me. If I'm lying.
Okay, yeah, so I figured out what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so I got my blunt. I had went to go get my book because I got an autobiography I wrote. But the thing with the autobiography, I have to, I figured out the format I'm going to write it in. It's called Good Kid in Sin City. It's about when I ran away to Sin City. Now, when I say run away, I mean like run away. I mean like run away, love, run away, love. It was giving runaway love. Okay, if you got a blood spark up, shit, you got some motherfucking snacks, put them hoes out. Cause it's giving story time. Clifford, it's story time. So yeah, look, I was in Las Vegas, right? And me and my best friend, we went to Las Vegas. You know, we had our little hearts broken. We was young in love. We was like, fuck this shit. We out this bitch. I'm finna break this piece off because it's fucking up the blunt. And so we go out there, right? We get on a Greyhound. We go to Las Vegas. We get off the bus. And my best friend, she called her homegirl Hannah. Now, we were supposed to go um, stay with our homegirl India. Her name was Malika, but come to find out, her Vegas name was India. Like everybody in Vegas got a Vegas name. So, but Malika was not answering her phone. So we like, what the fuck, this bitch? We done came all the way out here and this bitch not answering her phone. She said we could stay with her. Okay, so my best friend, she hit up her best friend Hannah. Hannah pull up on us. She picked us up from the Greyhound station. We go to like a little hotel, a little cheap hotel. So we get this hotel for the night because we waiting on India to give us a call back. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Y'all know my first day in Vegas, I got called the N word. I was walking down the street, and I'm talking about with a strong ER. I'm walking down the street, and I swear, like, that man leaned out the window so far and was like, Nigeria! And I was so spooked. I was like, what the fuck? And it's so crazy because I remember when it happened, we just like kept it pushing, but it was like, what the fuck? Like we was laughing type shit. Like that's weird. First day in Las Vegas, I called the motherfucking N word. Okay. So moving on, let's move along. The next day, Malika give us a call back. She like, pull up, pull up. We like, bitch, where you been? She like, I'm so sorry. So okay, cool, whatever. So I was thinking about how Dalvin be like, all right, bet. Bet. Nigga, you did not talk like that. Anyway. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we pull up to some nice ass apartments. So she like, meet my roommate, meet my man. Her man name was Mookie, and her roommate name was Leslie. Mookie was this tall, light skinned dude with dreads. He was cute. And Leslie was this big girl. She was like 250 pounds solid. And she was like, hi guys. We're like, hey. So, we there. We finally made it, my nigga. We in that bitch. We like, bitch, where the bottles, you turn up. Right? So we got the living room. It was a 2-bedroom. Me and my best friend, we got the living room. And we just hanging out or whatever. Do y'all understand? We wasn't even there for 2 months before we got into this Royal Rumble. So let me walk y'all down memory lane. So everything was good, right? I ended up meeting this dude. We're gonna call him Chase. So he was an older guy with green eyes. And his friend was in the military. They had like this big old house. So I thought I was doing something. I was what, 20 years old in this big old house. Everybody in Vegas like to call their house a mansion because they used to have big houses for the low. So I felt like I was like in a little mini mansion and shit like that. They had nice cars, bitch. I'm riding around Vegas in these cars. And my best friend went with me because when you get on the gay apps, they got like you could just meet niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I was with Chance, and my best friend called me, and she was just like, um, Malika, Malika, boyfriend pushed me down the stairs. I'm like, what the fuck? Bitch, I come back with a motherfucking knife, girl. I had a pocket knife on me. I come back with a pocket knife, like, don't you put your hands on my motherfucking bitch. You got me fucked up. That's my motherfucking sister, bitch. But I just jumped the whole fucking story, y'all. Like, that's weird as fuck. But anyways, so rewind back. So we in Vegas, right? Our first night, we want to go to the strip. It's my first night. My best friend lived in Vegas for like 6 months before, so she like, let's go to the strip. So we catch the bus to the strip. We both had like $2,000 on us when we moved there. We go to the strip. It was New Year's too, and we walked the strip. It was cool, whatever. So we was in the casinos and stuff, and my best friend get drunk. This bitch gets drunk and just passed out at one of the slot machines. So I'm sitting there hella confused, like, bitch, wake up. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like, this is so weird. Now, mind you, when we left Malika house, mind you, her alias is India. Cause she Indian. Long, beautiful hair, brown skin. I used to have a crush on her when I was in high school. I was going to this ghetto ass black school where everybody was a bully or an athlete. And I needed to call my mom because my phone was off. And I was like, can I use your phone? And she was like, yeah. And she was so nice. So that was my interaction with her. And then my best friend, Shelly B, she had her own interaction with her. So, anyways, my best friend passed out the motherfucking slot machine. I'm like, what the fuck? So the people come up, they said, she gotta go. So I'm like, I know we gotta go, but how am I gonna get her? Like, what? And so they was like, she has to go. So they pull up a wheelchair and they wheel her out and take her to the taxi area. So I get a taxi driver the information to the house, the address, and he's taking us home. So he takes us home, and when we get there, he asking for money. And I'm like, sir, we don't have no money. They just told us to get in the taxi. He was like, you gotta pay. Now we have money, but bitch, we wasn't planning on paying. So we like, what the fuck? Well, I'm like, what the fuck? And this bitch still laid out in the motherfucking car. So I'm like, bitch, we can't book it because this bitch is asleep. Girl, out of nowhere, her ass popped up and was like, thank you. It just gets out the car. So, bitch, I get out too, bitch. Let's go. So we in the apartments. We like calling India. India not answering. Mind you, India is Malika. So we call Leslie because we got Leslie number. Leslie's like, hello. We're like, hey, Leslie, where's the apartment? Because we forgot. We only been there once. She's like, oh, guys, just keep walking to all the way to the back. Come on, guys. Guys. Mind you, this gonna be the funniest story, y'all. So we like, okay. So mind you, India laid out the rules, no smoking in the house, like not even smoking weed. Like that pretty much was like the only rule. I just remember her saying no smoking in the house. Other than that, we was chiefing it up on the balcony and laughing and hanging out. So we getting back to the house. I'm like, is India there? And she's like, no, she's gone. But guys, just come on. I'm here. The door's unlocked. I'm waiting for you. So I'm like, okay, girl, we coming, we coming. We walking up the stairs, girl. We open the door. Leslie right there. Mind you, when I met Leslie, she was in a dress, like a girly girl. When I walked through the door, Leslie had on a sweater, some jeans, and some Jordans. Leslie like, hey, TJ. Leslie talking syllables, by the way, y'all. When she said, hey, TJ, I saw her smoking a cigarette and then she just ashed it on the floor. So in my brain, I'm thinking I thought we couldn't smoke in the house. So you know me, I'm out smoking. So I was like, hey, I thought we couldn't smoke in the house. She was like, I do what I want. So right then and there, the tone was set. So I'm like, okay. She like, yeah, that girl y'all used to know, she's not that girl no more. I was like, what you mean? She said, that girl in high school that y'all used to know, she not that girl. She be doing coke. I'm like, oh. She's like, yeah, TJ, India is a coke head. Mind you, my world just starts spinning because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, well, where is she at? She not here, TJ. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she was like, yeah, guys. So mind you, Leslie whole demeanor changed. She went from sweet valley girl to straight hood bitch in the motherfucking Jordans. So I'm like, okay, that was the first thing. So my best friend, she real quiet. She peeping the scene type shit. So Leslie's trying to be extra cool with me because I'm hella friendly and shit, lovable and laughable. And so she like, what's wrong with your homegirl? Why she don't talk? I was like, she talk. But I didn't know that she was being as quiet as, Leslie was perceiving her to be. So one day, Leslie and India get into an argument. She like, yeah, India, you always looking at my peoples. I'm like, she be looking at your peoples. Mind you, Leslie got a whole different vocabulary. Like I'm learning. I'm getting put on game as she speak. This bitch got fuck you tatted on one hand and pay me on the other one. She would tell us when we was looking for apartments. She was like, yeah, it's easy to get apartments out here. And she always like gave me validation by saying, yeah, TJ, like as if I didn't know. So I'm like, okay. She was like, I always go in there. I said, and she got a cross on her face and stuff. I'm like, she said, yeah, I just go in there and I just cover up my tattoos. And she like put her sleeves over her hands and like held it there. And she was like, I just go in there and I talk like this and da 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 da. My daddy make check stubs. Now, mind you, Leslie is a professional finesser. Like she could talk you into and out of everything. So India was telling us that. She was like, yeah, guys, I've been going through a lot. Leslie still owe me rent. I was like, for real? She was like, yeah. This how India used to talk. Leslie still owe me rent. Now, come to find out, our friend was a little slow. But I don't recall her always being like that. But apparently she's slow. She like, yeah, she still owe me rent. She said when we moved in and her name on the lease. We like, damn, that's hella fucked up. So in my mind, I grew up on Bad Girls Club. So I'm thinking like, let's throw this bitch mattress in the pool and shit. Like, we finna get this bitch up out of there. Don't even trip. We here now, girl. You got your real friends. But little did we know, Leslie was the final fucking boss. Child, when I tell you, one day, India and Leslie get into it, and she like, you still owe me rent, Leslie. You still owe me rent. Leslie was like, India, I will push you down, not punch you, not beat your ass. I will push you down. Yeah, India. You see that flat screen TV that fit that 70, 80 inch on your wall? I will push it down off of your wall. Stop playing with me. No, TJ, listen. I ain't even say nothing. No, TJ, listen. Every time my peoples come over, she be staring at them like it's a problem. But she don't want no problems. Do you, India? It's like, God damn. This bitch getting bullied in her own house. Leslie went from Sweet Valley Girl to straight Debo in this motherfucker. So I'm like, mind you, Leslie was nice as fuck. One time we was high as fuck and we was sleep because for some reason, see, we was used to smoking that Cali Kush, that Cali weed. For some reason. Every time we smoked that weed, we would just KO, bitch. I'm not even a sleeper. I got insomnia, bitch. We would be sleeping that bitch. So one day I woke up, I was like, and then I looked up and I see Leslie over the counter. She looked me dead in my eyes. You know, little bar counter when you got it in the kitchen. I'm on the floor on the mattress because they had a little mattress we could lay on. I opened my eyes. She looked at me dead in my eyes as soon as I opened them. She said, "You hungry?" I was like, "Yeah." Next thing you know, bing, a bowl right on the counter. There you go, TJ. Bitch. I motherfucking ran to that motherfucking bowl, bitch. That motherfucker, when I tell you the best chicken Alfredo I had in my motherfucking life, I don't know if because I was high, but bitch, that bitch, and Leslie wasn't a smoker, so she already knew these motherfuckers gonna go to sleep. They gonna wake up with the munchies, and I'm gonna have a bowl of food. You know, the way to a motherfucker heart is through their stomach. Feed somebody some good shit, they won you over. So at that point, I was Team Leslie around this motherfucker. Girl, Leslie will push you down. Okay? So, and then that's when, my best friend called me, said Mookie pushed her down the stairs and shit. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I come down there. I'm like, where Mookie at? They was like, no, let me explain. Let me explain, TJ. Let me explain. I'm like, no, where's that nigga out? So I banged on the motherfucking door with my knife, right? He opened the door. Mind you, the dude I was talking to, he came with me. He ready to fade with me. I'm like, damn, bitch, I'm really that girl, nigga. I got niggas ready to fight for this pussy, bitch. We finna pull up on a nigga. Like, do we have a problem? So when we had so when he opened the door, he cracked it and I showed him the knife. Like I was like talking to him with the knife, like, bitch, I will beat you, I will kill you about this one. So he felt so disrespected. He like that nigga put a knife on me. He has to go. But India didn't tell me we had to go. So after that, out. Um, Me and Mookie, like, we kind of made up after that. Everything was good in the house. Then all of a sudden, it was domestic shit going on. It was like Mookie and India was always fighting and shit. So we like, God damn, like, what's going on? So we go to Leslie's room to try to figure out what the fuck going on. Leslie got her door locked. Mind you, it was never a lock on her door. Leslie then changed the locks and put a lock on her whole entire door. Mind you, my best friend's phone came up missing. It was shit coming up missing. It was Leslie. It was in Leslie's room. We did not know this whole time, right? So one day, Mookie and this is the funniest shit too. Mookie and India get into it, and so she telling him he gotta go. He telling her that he ain't going nowhere. So she's like, "I'ma leave then." So they both packing their shit, and they trying to they putting their shit by the door, and they both. I'm like, well, if y'all leaving, then who gon' can we have the room? Like, what's going on? They both trying to kick each other out and both trying to leave at the same time. So she ended up having to drop her son off in our hometown back in Cali. So she like, I'm finna be gone. So Leslie told her, she was like, when India leave, we finna get this nigga up out of here. So I'm like, okay, Leslie. So India left one right. So one day I wake up and Leslie going off. Why the fuck is you making all this noise? Disrespecting these people. They ain't do shit to you. He like, man, who the fuck are you talking to? Da, da, da. Nigga, I'm talking to you. So I'm like wiping the boogers out my eyes, like, what's going on? Next thing you know, he was like, well, she was like, you bitch ass nigga. He was like, did you call me a bitch? She said, yeah, I called you a bitch. He was like, you called me a bitch? She was like, yeah. So they face to face, and he just get bucket say, you call me a bitch. And then she just swoop him up by his hair and start hitting him, right? She was like, get this nigga off me. Mind you, he wasn't even on her. He wasn't swinging on her. She just had his hair and she was like uppercutting him. And so she was like, get this nigga off me. So we jump up off the couch. I grab one arm. My best friend grabbed the other arm. And Leslie let go of his hair and two pieces of beep, beep. And then slid back in the kitchen like the electric slide. And I'm like, did we just jump this nigga accidentally on purpose? Like, we holding his hands and you just go two-piece the nigga? Like, what the fuck? So she pulled his hair so this nigga called the police. Police come, she grab his dreads and throw him under the couch. The police come, she's like, hi guys. That bitch was always professional. When I tell you that bitch was always professional and police ready and camera ready and for the bullshit ready, that bitch had a court date. She had went to she had to go to court because she knocked all her nigga windows out his car. And when she said, is she like 250 pounds? She was like, yeah, TJ, I gotta go to court because I knocked all Coleon. Her man name was Coleon. Every time she say, because you know when a bitch got a nigga, she say his name like 53 times. She was like, yeah, Coleon, Coleon, Coleon. I never ever heard of a nigga named Coleon. So I'm like, who the fuck is Coleon? She was like, yeah, he was fucking with other bitches. So I bust all his windows up the car. When I tell you, TJ, I was jumping on the car, like flopping on it. You know I'm big as fuck. It was dents all in the roof. I just fucked his whole fucking car up. It looked like he got in a car accident. I'm like, damn. She's like, yeah, look at the court papers. I gotta go to court. But he dropped the charges. That nigga sent me to jail and turned around and bailed me out. So I'm looking at the papers. It's a malicious destruction. When I tell you, bitch, I was dying last night. Never heard of no motherfucking charge called malicious destruction. She said, so she laughing because I'm laughing at that. She said, yeah, TJ, they got me for malicious destruction. So I'm like, damn. So then Leslie's little sister come over. She like 13. No, she was 14. So we walking down the street or whatever. Cause we finna go steal some bottles. Mind you, we was on some like hood rat shit. We finna steal some bottles from the store or whatever. So we got the little sister with us. I guess they be doing like licks like that all the time or whatever. So we got the little sister with us. She like, yeah, my little sister Kenya finna go with y'all to the store. We for you when y'all go get the bottles. So I was like, okay, come on, Kenya. So we walked to the store with Kenya. She was like, I like y'all. She was like, but I don't like India. I was like, this is the whole point of the fucking story, y'all. So when Leslie was like, yeah, I will push you down, always looking at my peoples. I'm like, well, but Leslie, so I'm trying to play mediator. She said, no, TJ. She said, that's why my sisters want to beat her up because she talked too much. So she will always say that, like, that's why my sisters. So we don't know who the sisters is. We don't know who Coleon is. We don't know who none of these motherfucking people is. We just know that's why her sisters want to beat her up because she talked too much. So the little sister literally is walking. We walking down the motherfucking street. She like, yeah, I don't like India because she fake and she be acting all bougie and shit. And she was like, that's why. And me and my best friend looked at each other like we just was like, no, this cannot be true. Like she is not gonna say what we think she's gonna say. This little 14-year-old girl, random conversation. And then me and my best friend looked, and then we looked at her. She said, my sisters want to beat her up. So I'm like, okay, she probably know her sister want to beat her up too. She one of the sisters. And then because she did her hand like, like a talking hand, that's how Leslie used to do. She said, because she talked too much. Me and my best friend Shella B bust out laughing hysterically, like screaming. The girl was so confused, like, what? We like, no, the fuck you did it. Like, no, that's like a whole insider, like in our brains, low key. Like the fact that you just said that, like you made it officially an insider. She was like, what I say? It was like, you was like, and me and my best friend said at the same time, that's why my sisters want to beat you up. Cause you talk too much. And that shit was funny as fuck. Okay, so we get back to the motherfucking house or whatever. And then like yeah, Leslie used to really just talk in syllables and everything. And then India was like came back from our hometown. She was stressed out. She was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, because oh yeah, Mookie told her that we beat him. Well, Leslie jumped on him, all the shit. So she like, yeah, Leslie still owe me rent, but I've been stressed out. So Leslie said I should go get my hair and my nails done, and she said I just needed to take some time off and just treat myself. Mind you, why the fuck did Leslie take her to the nail shop? India paid for everything. She paid for her nails and Leslie nails. She paid for Leslie eyelashes. She didn't even get her eyelashes done. Leslie got her eyelashes done. Come to find out, Mookie was trying to be her pimp, but Leslie was her real pimp. Like I never seen a girl pimp a girl in front of her boyfriend. Like this shit was just like mind boggling. Like it was a lot going on, and I was like, idiot. Why the fuck would you get like she's telling us like she got Leslie like nails held done. She was like, but she still owe me rent, but I just got her nails and her lashes done. I'm like, but if she still owe you rent, why would you pay for it? Because she said she gonna pay me back. I was like, did she at least put it on something? Like, she's like, yeah. She said on the Bible. I said, did she like have a Bible? Like, did she put her hand on the Bible? She said no. She put her hand like this. She said on the Bible. And I guess she just made the hand motion as if she was putting her hand on the Bible, but there was no Bible there. She's like, yeah, India, I'm gonna pay you back on the Bible. Like just really finessing this girl, telling her anything. Long story short, our asses get motherfucking drunk. And I basically fought Mookie, girl. I fought that nigga like 3 times. Like that shit was so fucking funny. And I had rings on my finger. Had that nigga knotted up in some more shit. That motherfucker Leslie was laughing so hard. She was like, TJ, that boy was scared of you. Remember you start crawling on the ground and growling? And she laughing so hard. She was like, TJ, you hella fucking funny. She was like, yo ass crazy. You start growling on the ground like a fucking monster. I did because I knew the boy was scared of me. So I was just like, that motherfucker. She said he was looking at you scared as fuck. TJ, he was trying to play that shit off, but that boy was spooked. You had that boy shook. And that night when we had that big World Rumble, the police came and he went to jail. He ended up like stabbing me and my best friend. He tried to like hit us with a pole. He was grabbing all kind of weapons. I beat the dog shit out that boy. The police came. I was trying to play victim. I was crying and shit, bleeding and shit, and I was bleeding like a lot of blood because like we was already drinking. So it looked like he stabbed the dog shit out of me, but it was a baby cut. But like I guess when you drink, your blood thins out. So it was just blood every fucking where. And and it's so crazy because like just I don't want to tell like the details of the whole fight. But basically, like, we went crazy in their fucking house, and then we was fighting outside. The boy stabbed us. We went back upstairs. Like, I was bleeding from my hand, and I just went crazy. I went berserk. I rubbed all the blood, like, on my hands, all on her walls. Like, I ran down her hallways and, like, rubbed the blood all over her walls. Like, I used to be crazy back when I was 20. I was like batshit crazy. When I tell you we got evicted, we had to leave that motherfucking apartment within fucking like 72 hours. Like we couldn't even stay there no more. That shit was fucking crazy as fuck. And Leslie was like so unbothered. She was like, yeah, y'all can go to the weeklies down the street. Yeah, TJ. They like this much and that much. When we was fighting this shit and Mookie left, Leslie was telling me to steal all his, get his cologne, TJ. It's in the closet and take all his snapbacks. Bitch, I ran in there. I'm just listening to Leslie. Leslie was the final boss. She was the puppet master, y'all. She orchestrated all this shit. She said we was gonna get Mookie out the house. We done got the whole motherfucking house evicted, y'all. That shit was motherfucking crazy. So I'm basically right. I wrote it like I got a journal when I first got there, and I used to like journal every month. I got stories for days. Like I'm really finna like publish this book. It's gonna be called Good Kid in Sin City. It's a lot of different things I like to do. I'm writing a comic book. I'm writing an autobiography. Which I feel like an autobiography is like something where it starts like from when you're young and on up. So I don't know if it's gonna be an autobiography, but the book is definitely gonna be when I went to Sin City. So yeah. And yeah, that's the only little story time I got. Ain't shit going on in these YouTube motherfucking streets, y'all. I'm just checking in with y'all, saying hi. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna just make a little 3 minute video and post it like that and try to make it funny. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then when I come and go live, I'm gonna try to like hit up all my little homies and we could like do a panel and stuff like that. Is there any topics you guys think? Ooh, my throat is it. Is there any topics you guys would want us to talk about? Because we can definitely do topics. Let me see. Let me see if anybody hit me back. Nobody hit me back. And I don't see anybody to like call as far as the trade boys. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna really be doing trade calls no more. What I'm gonna do is I'm like gonna edit my videos. Like I got it was a video where the man was just telling all the business, all the freaky shit he into. He from Trinidad. I don't know if y'all seen that video. I'm pretty sure y'all don't watch my whole lives, but it was like towards the end or whatever. So I'm gonna like chop that up or probably like put all the trade calls when I get my computer in one clip. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for checking in with Bodak. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, y'all. We trying to get to that motherfucking 1,000 subscribers, and once I get monetized, I ain't gonna be cussing. Yes, guys, I cannot cuss. Yeah, and that's about it. And then I'll probably try to come with more story times and be hilarious and funny. So I'll see you guys later. Good night.